All right. Well, as Putin's invasion of Ukraine rages on, Russia is facing more pushback than anticipated, with Ukrainians standing firm and even gaining back some ground. My next guest is the CEO of Draganfly. It's a company that specializes in drone solutions, software, and AI systems. They're now aiding the humanitarian crisis in Ukraine. Joining me now, Chell. Cameron, thank you very much for being here. You've teamed up with a couple of different companies, and one's a rescue group out of Ukraine, I believe, to send 13 medical aid drones to Ukraine. The order could be up to 200. Tell me more about this.
Yeah, so Revive Soldiers Ukraine is a 15-year-old humanitarian organization that provides relief, support, and physical recovery to combat soldiers and citizens who are hurt in the course of combat or war. So they came to us looking for a solution to be able to provide medical drone deliveries into generally besieged areas or areas of conflict where it's very dangerous to get people into, where they can deliver temperature-sensitive medical supplies. The biggest call right now actually is for insulin for children who can't get it because they're in areas where it's just not being delivered and you can't physically get in. And so whether it's blood or insulin or pharmaceuticals, we have a drone solution that can fly over 5 miles, keep people out of harm's way, fly by wire, and deliver up to 35 pounds of medical equipment to exactly where it's needed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I know that you're targeting Kyiv and Kharkiv and other, I mean, very war-torn. I mean, Ukraine overall is war-torn, but some really hard-hit cities. Let me ask you about, just real quick, I want to get your reaction to what President Biden announced within the last hour, $1 billion in humanitarian aid. Are you one of the companies that you think would be available and ready if an order came from the U.S. government to maybe sell, manufacture, deliver more of these drones to help the Ukrainians?
Yeah, Draganfly is, we've been in business for 24 years. We've sold over 9,000 units just to public safety and sheriff's departments, U.S. Marshals, Border Patrol, several search and rescue organizations. We're North American built and made, so all of our security is locked down. You know, there's not an opportunity or an option for our drones to be targeted by foreign combatants or locked in on the coordinates or anything like that. We manufacture here, and absolutely, you know, we've sold into the U.S. agencies before, and I mean, we're positioning ourselves to be a big part of that humanitarian aid and fully expect to be looking at orders and fulfilling those orders for several organizations, including the U.S. government.
Well, I want to give a shout out to Revived Soldiers Ukraine. This is a nonprofit group that you're working with there in Ukraine, and they're the ones that are doing the work on the ground. And we thank them and we thank you. Cameron, thank you, sir, for being here. I appreciate it. All right.